is 44 Mark II.
Pretty cool. We put up the main sail first and we kind of motor sailed a little bit, and then we tried it with the jib, and you know, it was kind of luffing, so we put the jib back in, got out in the ocean, and we put up both the sails. Then we went out about 3.5 miles and we did a tack, turned around back down to the St. Johns River, sailed right in there. We're still sailing at first. It was hard to pick up some speed. Yep.
Can you winch in the jib a little?
Sure. So
Continue
at
on.
first it was a little bit of a slow start, but now we're actually getting up to what, like 7.5?
No, we're going 9.3 right now, 9.4.
Whatever, we were on a
We're actually
to close reach. So that's pretty cool. The wind is coming from the port side and filling our sails pretty nice. We're cruising on down the St. Johns. We seem to keep ending up back on the St. Johns.
Yeah.
But not for long. Thank you to Anita and Tom, some friends that we met, and it's kind of grown into this beautiful relationship that we have, a friendship that we'll have for a very long time, probably forever. It's been really, really nice. After nights at anchor and some sailing, we were on the way through the ICW to our first marina, where we would complete some projects. The day ended with excitement as we gently ran aground while pulling into the marina. Even though we were told our 6-foot draft would clear just fine, we decided to motor up and down the ICW and wait for high tide so we could easily get into our spot. The day turned out to be absolutely fantastic.
Are we having fun yet?
No, I feel defeated.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't let it beat you up.
It's like, I'm ready to seriously have a breakdown.
Follow that line, baby.
Well, we incurred our first storm.
Yeah, we did. We had our first storm stuck on a bank.
After researching, we decided to pull into Beach Marine to complete our projects. Beach Marine has outstanding reviews and a fantastic location, as well as entertainment right on the premises and stores within walking distance, which is very important when completing projects. We already had one Honda 2000 generator. It ran R2D2, no problem, but then we tried it, you know, with our new AC system. It did not run it. So we had to go out and get another generator, same exact one. We'd rather do that than get the 3000 because of the price difference. We'd rather just pay less and have a little bit more room taken up, and that's about it. All right, baby, are you ready to dename this bad boy?
Yeah?
Do you like my ball?
I do.
Actually, I have 2 balls.
I know.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
So the first thing that we're doing is our bag. Sojourn. And I will be sure to redo a patch on this laundry bag.
Ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
Next up are propane tanks. We're really fortunate because not a lot of things said the name on the boat. Everyone knows that renaming your vessel should not be taken lightly, so the first step in the process was to dename our boat by purging of the old name. So as of now, our vessel is without a name, and we are currently in the process of planning the renaming ceremony.
Now if I take the prepared metal tag, I will now drop from the bow into the sea. Are you ready?
Yes. Goodbye.
There you go. Pour at least half a bottle of champagne into the sea from the east to the west. I will allow you to
Okay.
pour from east to west.
All right. All right. I shared a little bit more with them.
Nice.
My wonderful wine, or champagne.
There you go.
I don't have champagne glasses, but I have wine glasses.
The women in the party have to douse themselves in the water to finish the ceremony.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You got it.
Oh.
How you doing?
I'm cleaning toilets. Why are you filming me?
Because you're cleaning toilets.
I was just dancing to a beautiful song in a beautiful dress. But you didn't film that.
That's because it was for me. So how's cleaning the toilet going?
Wonderful. You're supposed to be doing it.
What's it like? What's it
it
like cleaning a toilet in a boat?
You get down in that hole right here, and then you're in like a motion, getting all that crap up. It's so gross. And I do it all the time because you don't do it.
Oh, look what we
Do you
have.
want us to touch you?
No, get away
Come
from
on.
me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Oh man.
The best dog ever.
Yeah.
I just got toilet water dripped on me.
Good.
Oh.
You know what? That's what you get. That's what you get. What you doing, woman?
I am packing R2D2 up. We are saying goodbye to him. We spent our last night with him last night. It was wonderful, and I'm super duper excited. I hope that he doesn't mess up my paint on the boat because he's been up here longer than we intended. He's outstayed his welcome. What is that thing?
It's the new CO2 detectors that we got that were hardwired in instead of just some battery one. You know, we got the we've been running with the 2 battery CO2 slash fire detector, or yeah, smoke alarm, and we went ahead and got 2 of these for the boat. So now we have 4. Kind of overkill, but we have a baby. So these are actually hardwired into the boat, so I just wired it in. It's just 12-0.
Cool. And then we have another detector in Reese's room.
Yeah, so we have 4 altogether.
Yeah.
This little thing will suck the condensation out of the pan from the air conditioner. Otherwise, a lot of people just have their condensation go down into the bilge. We didn't really want to do that. We just wanted to get it out. So you got, you know, it's a little extra part, whatever. But basically it hooks up over here to the bottom of the pan, to where the drain is for that. And then goes to the little filter. And then this is the water out hose going down to the through hull. So when the water goes, it creates a suction and it just brings all this up, and then the condensation goes out with the rest of the water. So we'll see how that thing works. It had really good reviews.
So what part are you on now? So far we've told everybody about the mounting part, right?
Yeah, well the air conditioner is not really mounted, it's just sitting on that base, but so I've run all the plumbing down below, and the water pump is down here. Water pump has to be under the water line. So we got a through hull, it runs through a strainer, it comes to the water pump, and then the hose comes up over here, you can see, along with all the water maker stuff. This is our water maker pump here. But this is the water hose coming up, and I'm going to reroute it to go to the back. This wire came from the water pump, and you basically just splice it and you hook it right up to here, and this brain here controls when the water pump comes on.
So it is 11 o'clock at night. We just got done eating dinner with our friends. I've had some wine. You can see my teeth. They're that yucky color. Here's this guy. He's installing our AC. I think he's really excited. Woohoo! Yeah. There's that one. And then he took my locker in the bedroom. Here it is. So he was literally like hammering the hole. How's it going?
Going fine.
You sound annoyed.
I didn't expect you to be filming. I didn't know that's what you were doing.
Uh-huh.
Putting the air conditioner in.
Yay! What are you doing there?
Finishing up the wiring.
You're doing the scariest part of it all, or?
You just can't mess it up, that's all.
So Mermaid said it came pre-wired, but it didn't, right?
Yeah, but...
So you did it.
Yeah, I figured that. Wow. So we're all done with the AC installation, and you saw a lot of inside our closet. So I figured we'd run through it real quick just to give you like a overview of what we did. So basically you got our through hull that was for our water maker. This is all our water maker stuff here. I'm gonna eventually wire it off, but for now, and I have the parts that I got at the Sailor Exchange actually, but I haven't done it yet. So through hull goes to a water strainer, basically just filters the water out, anything that might come in. It comes down to my water pump. Now, I was going to do a really good mount for the water pump, but what I did is I just basically put a piece of rubber down and I duct taped it, which is pretty redneck. But in speaking with a friend of mine, Tom, who's done many of these, he thought this was a great idea because these water pumps go bad often. So if you make it easy to get in and out, then you can take it right out. I'm not really worried about a rollover capsize right now because we're not really doing that right now, that type of sailing. And if that were to happen, we'd have a lot bigger problems than the water pump. Mm-hmm. So water comes in through the strainer, comes into the water pump. It's like 800 gallons per hour or something like that, and then shoots off into the air conditioner. I made 3. This air conditioner called for a minimum of 3 vents. So I put one in the V-berth. It's a 4-inch opening. It can close, and the reason why I left it in here is because, you know, we're right here in the V-berth and it can get cold. So you can close that, and you can also just close that. And it works great. You open it up, you got air, whatever. And then here is where I mounted the thermostat. We might have to set this on, you know, 69 in order for it to be what we want in the cabin, which, you know, you find the magic number. But if it's right here and it's cold at night or anything or hot, you can just do it without having to get out of bed. which is cool.
Mama has full control.
Yeah, that's right.
I like that.
Yeah. So, and then another vent over here, another 4-inch vent was here, which comes right into the salon. And then the last vent, which is a 8-inch vent, is right here. And this is a piece that we picked up at the Sailor Exchange for like
$3?
Was it that expensive even?
I
don't know, but it's
yeah.
directional, and it just fit. I just cut a hole out up there, fit right in there. It works great because it shoots the air off into the salon or whatever we want to. So we got our intake, which is right here. Door's already made for that. Air conditioner sits right behind that, and our 3 exhausts.
Hi.
Hi.
There we go. We met them when we pulled into Beach Marine, correct?
Yes.
Beach Marine. We were pulling in after a really hectic storm. We had sat through, bottomed out, whole disaster, and we hear, hey, lazy geckos, are you hungry? Come over for dinner. Cooked an amazing dinner, really good host.
That was
It
her.
was wonderful, yes. Very yummy. And then
You poured the
the
wine.
next night we went out for some drinks, and now
Yeah.
they've brought us to the Sailor Exchange in St. Augustine.
Yep.
Cool place. She taught me how to bargain.
Guys, good deals.
Yes,
You can
she
hear the
did.
angels singing.
Yes.
Yes.
So very wonderful people that we met again from this journey. The Sailors Exchange is full of many different seasoned sailors that are eager to help, share, and indulge in your journey. They have every item that you could possibly imagine or even things you wouldn't even think of. The shelves and the walkways are lined with electrical parts, marine hardware, teak, fabric, and even charts. Trust me when I say that that isn't even the beginning of what this store contains behind its fenced-in gates.
Stuff in the front. Oh, that'd be perfect. You have pants like that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need that.
The marine pants.
No, but you'd be glad. It's backwards, I think so.
Okay, I'll do 55, so 58 with tax. That's a heck of a deal.
Next time on the Lazy Geckos. We show you just how us sailors get our mail, even though it may not be quite as easy. And meet Dulliance. We'd like to switch it up and bring you aboard this beautiful 37-foot catamaran. But we can't forget to show you what it is like to take a break and come aboard to enjoy spending the holiday with the Lazy Geckos. Patrons, thank you so much for taking the time to tip us for all the hard work that we do. Don't worry, PayPals, we would never forget you, as you truly show us all of your appreciation. And Vimeo watchers, email me for details on just how to have unlimited access.